Good morning, PV. I'm Liana Hagopian.
And I'm Ryan Muska.
And here are this week's top stories. Last week, the Environmental Club invited Larissa Shuckle from Ethical Choices organization to come speak to students about health trends of the American diet and food production practices. If you would like more information about the material that was covered, please check out www.ethicalchoicesprogram.org. Students and families from Pascack Hills and Pascack Valley are hosting 14 students from Yangming High School in Taipei, Taiwan this week. Our visitors will be here until Tuesday, February 6th. This is the first time they are visiting our school district. Students have been able to learn about one another's cultures, traditions, and school life throughout the week. On Tuesday, January 30th, Pascack Valley hosted an ice cream social event where the students from the Chinese program and visiting students were able to get to know each other and viewed a short film about life in Taipei, Taiwan. On Wednesday, January 31st, the Pascack Hills Science Department set up collaborative discussions and environmental projects to work on together. Will the weather be good for the big game on Sunday? Here's a look at the weekend's weather forecast.
Hello, I'm Andre and I'm back with this week's weather. Friday we got a high of 29 and a low of 15. Saturday, high of 31 and a low of 27. And for Super Bowl Sunday, there is a chance of rain, so plan accordingly and also plan accordingly for the game. Go Pats. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, I sure hope it doesn't rain on my parade during Super Bowl Sunday.
Why do I tolerate you?
This year, the Pascack Valley boys and girls bowling team had another successful season. The boys are currently 6 points away from winning the division for the third straight year. They have state sectionals coming up this weekend. If they finish top 2 in Group 4, they will advance to the state finals on February 14th in New Brunswick. Earlier this week, the PV ice hockey team held their annual senior night at the Sportorama and beat Ramapo 4-1. Here's Ricky Lutz with more.
Now to your Pascack Valley 2017-2018 senior class.
The PV hockey team celebrated their senior night Tuesday in a 4-1 victory over Ramapo. Steve Brennan, AJ Heffelbein, and Rob Sheehan were on before the game to congratulate their high school hockey career.
The other seniors, AJ and Rob Sheehan, they were really good teammates. They supported us the whole way, and I'm really thankful that they were there for me, for the 4 years, and they were there for the ride.
During the game, Rob Sheehan tied 3 goals, while Steve Brennan was solid in net during their victory. Coach Del Santo was very satisfied with the win, as they played very well as a team. They will look forward into the last stretch of the season to continue their good play. On the other hand, goalie Steve Brennan is just 1 save away from a career milestone of 2,500 saves as a high school goalie. This is an outstanding achievement to one of the New Jersey's top goalies.
I've learned a lot, learned how to be a teammate, learned how to be a team player. I've learned to play the sport really well, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a long journey, and I'm really, really happy I've got to know the sport.
I'm so happy our hockey team is doing so well this season. Go Valley! Oh, that reminds me, you can catch the hockey team take on Paramus tonight at the Ice House in Hackensack. Puck drops at 7:15. You might even be able to catch Stephen Brennan's 2,500th save.
Another senior night occurred earlier in the week. The PV wrestling team hosted Demarest on Tuesday night and beat them 58-18. With that win, they improved to 18-4 and 4-0 in the Big North.
These seniors have had a tremendous impact. You can't go to one match or one tournament or dual meet and be specific, but the impact they've had is their work ethic. From the day they came in as freshmen, you could see it was a tight-knit group. You could see that they were doing a lot of good things, and if they kept working hard, off-season, stuff like that, that's kind of been the model we've been preaching. It will pay off, and each year has gotten better and better. I think the type of work ethic, the type of leadership, the type of student athletes they are is what's made them successful, and it's all paying off this year. And I think it's been a long process. Maybe they didn't see the results right away as freshmen. They started to see it more as sophomores. Last year they really saw it, and this year they're really reaping the benefits of all the work they put in the off season and how hard they work in practice. It's starting to show, and hopefully that'll trickle down to the other 33, 34 guys on the team. And that's probably been the biggest impact they've had these 4 years.
I think that senior year has been pretty great so far. We've definitely come a long way as a program since our freshman year, and this has really been just the perfect way to end our senior year.
Last night, the PV Choir hosted its annual Valentines Talent Night. There was singing, dancing, stand-up comedy, and much more. Here's Casey Lewis with the full story.
Last night, PV hosted its annual Valentine's Talent Night with numerous diverse acts.
I thought it was actually one of the best talent nights we've seen because there was a lot of people in the show that got to like show off some talent that not a lot of people expected. There's some really cool, unique acts like the Indian dancing and the Filipino dancing. I think it was a cool spin to put on the traditional just everyone singing sort of thing.
Well, I've been doing this act since I was in 6th grade, so I thought like it would be great to bring it here in America and show my fellow peers like what Filipino culture really is, because I feel like not a lot of people know what Filipinos do and like what we're great of.
I was happy. I didn't forget any of the words. Sophie and I hit those harmonies really well, and there's a lot of unexpected crowd cheer, which is always like nice to hear.
Well, I think what inspired us to do our act is we both love that song. It's the song that we both know very well.
Mostly I needed someone who could play the ukulele, and I was pushed for time, so Liam was my only option.
I think it went really well. I think the audience had a blast. We tried to come up with some new things, try to get the audience involved because we were live streaming. The cameras, we were able to go everywhere. So I thought it was a fun, kind of unique kind of night. The crowd seemed to have a great time. I had a great time. A lot of laughs. It was awesome. I'd love to do it again. It was great.
Yeah, I heard that host was very funny and talented.
Yeah, Mr. Sherman was really good. With the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday, we went around PV asking students and faculty, who you got?
Hello everyone, I'm AJ Helfenbein, and in preparation for the Super Bowl, we asked students for their thoughts and predictions for this Sunday's game.
The Eagles are getting the dub, winning by 22.
I'd say I don't like either team. I'm a Giants fan, but if I had to choose, I'd like to see the Patriots lose.
Yeah, I think the score is going to be 24-10 Patriots.
Well, to start off, both teams are losers, so it'll be a losing event all the way around. I believe the Patriots are going to pull it off by at least a touchdown.
I think that the Patriots are going to win, but yeah, I don't really care which team wins. So.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Any chance I can come over and watch a game?
No, not at all.
Nicole, you excited for JT's halftime performance?
Yeah, I mean, I love JT. He always puts on a great performance, and I'm excited to see some of his new music.
The day after the Super Bowl should be a national holiday?
No, but Super Bowl should be moved to a Saturday so we can recover on Sunday.
That's a great idea. All right, AV, favorite Super Bowl commercial of all time?
Favorite Super Bowl commercial of all time? That's a tough one. All right, we're gonna go with I think it was like 2000, probably like 2010-ish. The Doritos commercial, the "Don't touch my mama, don't touch my Doritos."
You think your Patriots are gonna cheat their way through this game, or are they gonna win legit? All right.
So Ryan, who you got?
I got the Chargers.
Ryan, even I know that they're not playing in the Super Bowl.
And they never will be.
Well, that's it for this edition of Pvtv. I'm Liana Hagopian.
And I'm Ryan Muska.
Thanks for watching and have a great weekend, PV.